All right, welcome back, everybody. This is episode 3 of our Toys of Christmas Past. We're going to be talking about toys from the 1960s. Finally, we have some Marvel toys. Timely had been around since 1939. No Marvel toys until the 1960s. And what's really cool, and of course, I've got my cool, ugly Christmas sweater, Captain America today. But just imagine if you were a kid in 1962 and you got this comic book in your stocking, an Amazing Fantasy 15. Of course, yours would not have come autographed by Stan Lee like ours is, of course, but maybe Santa Claus would have signed it for you. But yeah, so we have that. But the holy grail of Marvel toys is the Marx Tin Train from the early mid-1960s. And so yeah, it's really cool. It's got, just art on both sides. Let me kind of turn this around. So that's the villain side. Here's the hero side. This is, of course, the side all the kids like. But it's a really cool, tin wind-up train. Came out about 1967, but really cool piece. Then we have the first Marvel figures. These came out also in 1967 by the Marx Toy Company, and these are like just plastic toys, about 6 to 7 inches each. And they did, these 6 characters, but they came in like 5 different colors. So we have the Daredevil in red and Daredevil in green, so you kind of see where they came in different colors. But the most popular thing is if you were a kid in the 1960s, you were getting model kits for Christmas. And you were not getting just model kits, you were getting an Aurora model kit. And so we have all 3 of the Marvel Aurora models from the 60s. And of course, Batman had one too, and there was Robin, and there was Penguin, which is the only villain ever done by the Aurora model kits in the 1960s. And you can see those on exhibit here at Hall of Heroes. So of course, now we're going to flip over to Batman. Because just like, our last video from the 1950s, it was all about Superman because of the George Reeves show. Well, the Adam West Batman series with Adam West and Burt Ward ruled in the 1960s. And pretty much that's all the toys that you got. This is the first time you got Batman toys, was in the 60s. But you had a ton of Batman toys. And of course, the Aurora model kit we talked about. This was probably one of the most popular Batman toys, was the Ideal Batman helmet. You'd wear the helmet. It also came with a cape. It's just a really cool piece. So if you're a kid in the 60s, man, you were getting this for Christmas. It was amazing. And then, of course, John's favorite thing was Batmobiles. So, of course, we have the 1960s Corgi Batmobile there. So Batmobiles were super popular in the 60s. Model kits were super popular. So, yeah, a lot of great stuff in the 60s. So, yeah, make sure you stay tuned. Our next video that'll be out in a few days, we're going to be talking about the 1970s, which is my childhood that I grew up with as a kid. So I'm pretty excited to share some of my childhood memories with you in our next video.